Hello! Unleash your inner genius with a mind-blowing journey through the fascinating world of trivia. This video is bursting with interesting facts, so let's start. Philippine tarsiers are the champions of the eyeball-to-body ratio in the mammal world. Strangely enough, these giant peepers are even heavier than their brains. This is probably because they don't have a special layer in their eyes that most night creatures do. This layer, called the tapetum lucidum, helps them see in the dark without needing such huge eyes. Tucked away in your throat, you've got a unique bone called the hyoid. It's the only bone in your body that isn't directly connected to another bone. Live pigeon shooting used to be an official Olympic sport. Honestly, wasn't expecting this one. Leeches have 32 brains, one in each segment of their body. These slimy guys are annelids, the same family as earthworms. But unlike their wiggly cousins, leeches have a weird party trick. Their outside doesn't match their insides. Traditional champagne corks were first used in France around 1662. Did you know Portugal is the world champion of cork? Those amazing cork trees, called sobreiro in Portuguese, need to be at least 25 years old before their cork is ready. Even cooler, they can keep regenerating cork for us to harvest every 9 years, all while living up to 200 years old. Talk about a sustainable product. Elephants are tough eaters. They munch through 6 sets of molars in their life, with new ones sliding in as old ones wear down. Sadly, the loss of teeth is a cause of death among mature elephants. Seafood turns red when boiled due to a pigment called astaxanthin, naturally found in crustacean shells like lobsters, crabs, and shrimp. Initially hidden by a protein complex called crustaceanin, which absorbs blue light, astaxanthin reveals its red color when crustaceanin breaks down from heat during boiling. This process allows astaxanthin to take center stage, giving cooked crustaceans their vibrant red hue. Millipedes versus centipedes, how to identify them? Millipedes wear double shoes, 2 pairs of legs per body segment. Centipedes, on the other hand, are singles all the way, just 1 pair per segment. A phlebologist is a vein specialist. It takes more energy to make a ton of paper from trees than it does to make a ton of steel from iron ore. That's why recycling paper is so important. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, using recycled materials cuts the energy needed for paper production by a whopping 60%. So keeping the recycling cycle going is crucial. While it may seem hard to believe, the size of the stomach does not correlate with weight or weight control. People who are naturally thin can have the same size or even larger stomachs than people who battle their weight throughout a lifetime. Tears aren't just salty water. They actually contain a special germ-fighting enzyme called lysozyme. This tough guy helps keep your eyes clean by zapping many kinds of bacteria. Humans are one of the few primates who do not have a penis bone or baculum. No, it's not a banana. Some ant species have the largest brain-body ratio of any animal. Your heart has a built-in pacemaker called the SA node, or sinoatrial node. This tiny spot fires off electrical signals that make your heart beat, kind of like a conductor setting the rhythm for an orchestra. The SA node cells have a unique set of ion channels in their membranes. These channels allow controlled movement of charged ions, like sodium, potassium, and calcium, in and out of the cells. These cells are known for their autorhythmicity, meaning they have the inherent ability to generate electrical impulses spontaneously and rhythmically. This sets them apart from regular cardiac muscle cells, which require an external stimulus to contract. For over a century, the mystery behind urine's yellow color puzzled scientists. Now, researchers in University of Maryland and National Institutes of Health have identified a key player: gut bacteria. An enzyme called bilirubin reductase, produced by these microbes, breaks down bilirubin, a red blood cell byproduct, into a colorless compound. This colorless intermediate then transforms into the yellow urobilin, the reason behind urine's color. This discovery not only solves a scientific riddle, but also opens doors to future studies on gut health's connection to conditions like jaundice and gut inflammation. Your kidneys play a crucial role in activating vitamin D, but it's a two-step process. We get vitamin D from sunlight exposure or through our diet, vitamin D-rich foods or supplements. This form is called calcidiol. Then calcidiol travels in the bloodstream to the liver, undergoing a minor change. And finally, it reaches the kidneys. Here, a special enzyme called 1-alpha-hydroxylase converts calcidiol into the active form of vitamin D, known as calcitriol. In Australia, termite mounds hold the title for the tallest non-human-made constructions. Did you know the moon might soon have its own time zone? This special system, called Coordinated Lunar Time, CLT, is based on the moon's rotation around its axis. Unlike Earth's 24-hour day, a lunar day takes about 27.3 Earth days. CLT will be a crucial tool for astronomers and space agencies planning missions and observations on the moon. It will help them coordinate activities and schedules efficiently across different lunar locations. The brain itself cannot feel pain. Don't forget to subscribe. Ready to explore some strange fears or psychological conditions? Buckle up for a look at incredible and uncommon phobias. Chickle phobia is the fear of chewing gum. People who have chickle phobia cannot stand the sight of someone else chewing gum or make eye contact with them. Some people might throw up if they accidentally step on discarded gum or feel physically sick at the sight of a chewed lump of gum. By the way, that wall is called Gum Wall, located in Pike Place Market, Seattle. Pseudopsoriasis is an uncommon condition where a woman believes that she's pregnant, but in actuality she's not. Such women also experience many classic symptoms of pregnancy like missed periods, growing belly, breast changes, etc. This condition can be caused by the intense desire to have a baby, multiple miscarriages, infertility, or other psychological issues such as pregnancy delusions or schizophrenia. Chronophobia is a specific psychological phobia which is the fear of passing time and sometimes the fear of time itself. The ones who are chronophobic feel that the present moment may soon become the past, and it is passing very quickly. They might feel that they haven't done enough in life and the time is flying. Erythrophobia is a specific social phobia where people fear blushing as it tends to attract attention from others. This starts a vicious cycle of anxiety and blushing becoming more intense with time. Blushing is an involuntary reaction that is triggered by our nervous system and is a part of the fight or flight response. Venustraphobia, also known as calaginophobia, is different from the fear of women, gynophobia. This phobia is specifically the fear of beautiful women and is rarely talked about. People who suffer from this phobia experience shortness of breath, sweating, nausea, and other symptoms when they look at a beautiful woman or are near one. Gamophobia is the fear of marriage. Is the fear of marriage, being in a relationship, or making a commitment. Anuptaphobia is a specific phobia characterized by an intense and irrational fear of being single or never finding a romantic partner. It goes beyond a desire for companionship and delves into a deep anxiety about loneliness and isolation. Dysmorphophobia, or body dysmorphic disorder, or BDD, is a phobia that makes one think that some aspect of one's appearance is severely flawed and warrants exceptional measures to hide or fix it. The word poopaphobia stems from the Latin pupa, meaning doll. This phobia often takes root in childhood, a time when puppets are a common source of entertainment. For individuals with poopaphobia, these seemingly harmless figures can trigger intense fear. Unlike most children who learn to differentiate between fantasy and reality, those with poopaphobia may perceive puppets as living beings, leading to anxiety and distress. Deipnophobia describes the fear of eating in front of others, but it's more nuanced than simple mealtime anxiety. according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, ADAA. It can be centered around the social interaction during meals, or it is specifically tied to the act of eating in public. That's all for this trivia adventure. Feeling like a genius? Don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Share this video with your curious friends. Leave a comment below with the fact that surprised you the most. We love hearing from you.